Hey everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. Welcome to you all. This is a reading for all of our beautiful water signs. We're going to go Cancer, then Pisces, then Scorpio. I will put the timestamps in the description box down below. Let's say a quick blessing and we will get rolling with Cancer, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right, for our Cancerians out there, I hope you're having a wonderful week. We're going to start with this Super Lunaris Tarot. All right, what do we have for Cancerians this week? Oh, you got the Knight of Cups out. What? The Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. What? It looks like love has come for you, Cancer. This Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. But this is someone beyond the zodiac signs. This is someone who's ready and available to give their heart to someone. It's always like my Romeo card, you know that? This Eight of Wands is fast-moving, direct communication. This is my online dating card too. You may meet this person in that way. You may be someone who has tried that and it didn't work out well for you. I have this Four of Wands here though. This Four of Wands is that Twin Flame 1111 awakening card. That is someone who, this can lead to marriage. It's about stability in your home, in your body, in your life, in all the ways. This is a nice way to start the week, Cancer. I love it. I have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Ooh. There it is. That's what happened. You may have ended this relationship with this person kind of prematurely. I have the Strength card and I have the Ace of Swords. If that's the case here, I have the Death card on the bottom of the deck. All it's going to take is one conversation with this person and it's going to change everything. There's a brand new beginning with this relationship. I have the Three of Cups in the upright position. The Three of Cups in the upright position can be something to celebrate. It can also represent reconciliation as well. This Magician energy is someone who I don't know if that's you or if that's this Knight of Cups energy. I don't know where you are in this story, Cancer, but it's like someone's had a change of heart and they have prayed hard about this situation. They have asked for like almost like an energetic intervention in this situation. There's been a major transformation with this Death card, but I do feel like you guys may have met, things may have fallen apart at some point, and now they're coming back together. This is happening during Leo season. I have that Strength card there, Leo energy. This is possibly around that Lionsgate portal. I mean, we're really in the energy of the Lionsgate portal now. It's like from the 26th of July all the way to like August 12th. But I think August 8th is actually the day of the official Lionsgate energy, and that's supposed to be a great energy for manifestation. The Lionsgate portal happens when the Earth is like, it's like in alignment with Sirius and with Orion's belt and the sun, I think, like all at the same time. And it's supposed to be a powerful energy for manifestation and creation. That's all about that Magician. It feels like this is coming back together. It's like you need to have a conversation with this person, like a very open and honest conversation. One that's not full of ego or fear or a fear of rejection. There's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. And this person sees you as someone they want to settle down with. I've got the Six of Cups here with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Oh my goodness. And I have the King of Pentacles under that. I have the Two of Wands here being in the right place at the right time. I got to get another deck. I feel like you guys may have taken a break from one another. You may have, when you met one another, something may just not have gelled. It may not have been the right time. It feels like now things are good. Things are ready to roll. That Six of Cups is soulmate energy, past life love. I've got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of stability here. Yes, indeed. I'm going to grab this Tarot of Wonderland to clarify. Yeah, there's the Nine of Swords again. That was the last card on the bottom of this deck that I just used. Where did that go? There it is. Yeah. Somebody in this connection, and there's the King of Cups there too, and there's the Emperor. Oh, I like seeing this. Somebody in this connection feels badly about something they did. When I started to shuffle this other deck over here, this Tarot of Wonderland, the first cards I saw were the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. And I thought to myself, it's almost like someone here had an argument when you first met because you were afraid someone wasn't telling you the truth, or you were afraid they may be seeing other people or something like that. That's not the case now. It's not. But somebody here has been very upset about this whole situation for a while, and they really need to get some things off their chest. They need to open up to you, or they need to open up to the other. I have the King of Cups here with the Emperor. Very nice energy. That's divine masculine energy. This Emperor is someone who has learned a lot. There's someone who has like an empire of their own. They've worked hard for the station that they are in, the position that they're in, their status. They have very healthy financial energy here and a lot of stability. Again, this person wants to send you a message, and they want it to be very like honest and kind, but they want to open the conversation with friendship. They've really been struggling to figure out how to say this, what to do. And I don't know, again, if this is you or if this is the person you have on your mind or the person you're about to meet or meet again. Oh, this is the wrong deck. Hold on. We want to use this one. And I got the Emperor on top of the Emperor. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, you can't make it up. You guys are going to be so happy together. There's the Three of Cups again. This person, and there's the Page of Cups again. This person may, deep down inside, whether they're able to tell you this right away or not, but it feels like there's marriage energy here. That Hierophant is Taurus energy, but it's all about commitments. It's about contracts. It's about marriage. I've got a lot of soulmate energy here on the table. With this Emperor out here twice, this is definitely divine counterpart energy, especially with that Four of Wands. You were both sad without one another, and it feels like this is coming back together. This is all going to be solved with one open, honest, communicative conversation. Mark my words. I actually do mark these words. I hope that this is the way that this goes down this week for you, Cancer. They have waited and waited for the right time for this to come together. When you first met this person, you guys were not on the same page. No, you were not. And there was a lot of distrust here initially. But I have the Two of Cups out there, another one of our soulmate cards. You guys are two peas in a pod. You are perfect together. There's the Knight of Swords again. This is all about having a conversation. Be open, be honest with each other. Don't let your fear of something going awry get in your way here. I feel like this person has good and honest intentions. Whether you felt that way when you initially met them, this does feel like a reconciliation with someone that you may have had a brief encounter with. I don't think that you were together for a very long time. If you were, no matter what, something has changed here to either of your circumstances where now it feels like you're in the flow and you're where you need to be to come together very well, very well. Good stuff here, Cancer. I love it. I couldn't be happier for you. I love this energy. This person, whoever this masculine energy is, I feel like they're your person. And no, I don't think there's just one person for everybody. We all come pre-programmed into our little lives here with several soulmates that we're going to meet on our path. But I feel like this is a big one. I feel like this one right here, this is the one. This is a keeper. I like it. And you know, I wouldn't say that if it wasn't in the cards, but it's in the cards and it looks beautiful. Beautiful energy this week, Cancer. You earned it. You deserve it, and I wish you the very, very best. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Mwah, to all beautiful people. Next up, we have Pisces. Pisces. I'm going to use this Four Hawks of Tarot for our Pisces. right, what do we have for Pisces? Oh, Pisces, beautiful vibes with the sun and the page of fire coming out here. I feel like you're waiting for some kind of healing to take place. You're ready for something new to begin. Somebody here has been going through some kind of a grieving process. Someone here has been kind of mourning the loss of a situation in their lives. And I feel like whoever this feels like your energy here, Pisces. It's like you don't know where to go, you don't know where to begin now, and you're just waiting for this to get better. This sun energy is Leo energy, and it's really the happiest card in the entire deck. The only reason I'm not just like jumping out of my seat here for you is because when cards come out on their sides like this, it tells me that there's a shift that's about to take place, and that shift is going to be either about the choices that you make, the things that you do, or it's just simply going to be about timing and allowing for things to unfold the way that they're meant to. Now, this sun energy, again, Leo energy, which is where we are right now, is about healing. It's the happiest card. I just saw 1111 on the counter. It's the happiest card in the entire deck. You're waiting. This is someone who's waiting for a fresh, brand new start after some kind of a loss. This Page of Wands is I get a sense of regret here, or it could be guilt, or it could just be concern that you've done something here that you can't back out of. You may feel like you've kind of burned your whole world to the ground here. And here's the deal, Pisces. I feel like if you did that, you did it for the right reasons. I have the Death card on the bottom of the deck. That's Scorpionic energy. I have the Devil under that as well. Capricorn energy. You have 3 major arcanas here. This Death card is a major transformation, and the Death card, while it's about transformation, let's be real, death is not comfortable. It's not comfortable. It's not easy. Not for anyone. This Devil energy, I feel like you're almost fleeing a scene. It's almost like you knew you couldn't stay here, whatever it is, any longer. It was either full of toxicity within another person, like in a relationship, or it was fueling some kind of toxicity inside of you, Pisces, and you knew you couldn't do it anymore. You couldn't keep going on that way. You sat and you waited as long as you could. And like I was saying, I feel like if this is your energy and you burned your whole world down, you know, you did it for a reason, Pisces. It wasn't a flippant choice, although I think some of you are kind of questioning that within yourself right now. You're not going to feel that way for very much longer. Well, you may for a little while longer, but I think once you start to see the positive changes in your life and in yourself after making this decision for yourself, yep, there it is, the Page of Pentacles, you're going to start putting one foot in front of the other. You're going to start making a plan, and this is all going to start to come together. It is. I have the Star card out here. Pisces, this is beautiful energy. And I have the 10 of Cups right after that. This was a decision that you did not take lightly. No, it isn't. And some of you are still kind of in the process of deciding what to do here. Emphasis on you can't stay here. You just can't. It's uncomfortable with the Devil. The Devil is, it's illusionary. No matter how many times you try to make this work, it just doesn't. I have the Star card out here towards the end of your spread. The Star card is an energy of blessings, things that you are meant to experience, whether they are blessings that are like your unique gifts and talents, the people that you meet, divinely guided soulmates, or challenges that you have to rise to and overcome that teach you about yourself. This time that you're going through, you're going to come out on the other side and you're going to be so, so happy that you have done this. It's like you're choosing to honor yourself here. Yes, I know, and some of you may not feel that way right now, but that is actually the way it's going down. I got to get another deck. I don't know what I want to use. I'm going to use this after tarot to clarify. I have the 10 of Cups here, which is you know, next to the sun, it's the happiest card we can have when it comes to your love life. This can be about a marriage coming together. It can be about a family coming together. It can be about a blended family coming together. I feel like once you're out of this situation, I don't even know what we're talking about. This could be work related. It's been a nightmare. Somebody was always kind of taking too much from you. There was kind of an energy of greed here. Something like that. What is this devil and death energy over here? Yeah, I've got the Knight of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That's you, Pisces. It feels like you're choosing to honor your heart. Tell me more. There's the Ace of Cups. There it is. This Ace of Cups a lot of times can be a brand new love relationship coming towards you, but I always think of the Ace of Cups before you can have this love relationship, because the Knight of Cups is someone who's ready to offer you their heart, or you're ready to offer someone else your heart. Before you can get there, you have to have something to offer. So the Knight of Cups always carries a cup with them so they can give it to whoever they're in love with, right? You can't give them anything until this is full. The only way that your cup is filled is by honoring that relationship that you have with yourself and your higher power, whatever that is for you. You're doing that, and it's important. It's important. Oh my goodness. Some of you do actually have some self-worth and some self-love issues, and I'm very, very sorry to hear that. Okay, there's the Two of Swords and the Two of Swords. Some of you haven't made a decision to move forward here yet. It's almost like this is not going to apply to everybody, but I was getting this real strong sense of someone being very hard on themselves. It's almost like you sat in this situation for so long that it almost became like normalized as part of your life. Whatever this devil energy was, whether it was abusive or whether it was just someone taking advantage of you in some way, you just kind of got used to it. It's almost like you assumed it was just going to be that way. And now something's changed. It's like you're letting that part of your life go. And you're kind of unsure that it was the right choice to make. If that's the choice that you make, because some of you are still very much on the fence about this, because this is a difficult decision to make. I don't know, again, what kind of relationship we're talking about here or situation we're talking about here, but it's taking your head to dark places. Just being in that situation and now moving on from it is also very difficult for someone. You're going to be really happy when you do. Maybe not initially. There's a lot of things still up in the air here about what's going to happen after this, but you're headed towards being in the right place at the right time. It's almost like it feels like Tower energy, where like there's course redirection in your life based on the choices that you're making, though. So the Tower, which I don't have out here, I'm just seeing it in my head. The Tower is when lightning strikes the tower and you can't do anything about it. It's like something comes out, like act of God almost. But this feels like, yes, the course redirection that Tower energy takes, you know, that forces you to take, but it seems more like a choice that you are making, Pisces. It feels like you're going to need to send some emails this week and have some conversations with some folks about what you really want to do here and what you're going to do here. Because this is the week, Pisces, where you start taking action on this choice. First, you make the decision, and then you start taking action towards heading in that direction. And where you're headed is much more balanced. It's much more fair. I have the Six of Pentacles here, which is equal on both sides. It's equal give, equal take. It's someone who feels like they have enough that they can give to others. Remember what we were talking about with that cup. And I've got the Temperance card, that Sagittarius energy. I have the Queen of Pentacles here. Some of you are letting go of a home. Some of you are restructuring your family. Again, not going to apply to every Pisces out there. Some of you may have recently lost a child or lost a baby or something as well. And this may be what's triggering your feelings here. You may have, and some of you may be getting out of a situation that keeps you from having positive interactions with your children or your family. This Temperance card, beautiful, especially when paired with this star energy. The Temperance is Sagittarius energy. The star is Aquarius energy. Paired together, this is you rebalancing your life and actually making your dreams become a reality. And I know that sounds lofty, especially when you're kind of in the middle of some turmoil here, but this is where you're headed. This Temperance energy is someone who is restructuring their habits, their lives, where they live possibly, what they do every day, how you get up, what you look like every day. This is someone who's making a lot of healthy and positive changes. All right, tell me just a little bit more. You have to have a conversation with someone though, and you don't want to have it. I can see that. This Knight of Swords, it's almost like you're afraid you're going to break someone's heart, or you may be afraid of inciting someone's wrath. You have the Nine of Wands up here, which is that wounded warrior energy. And I feel like you've been through something with this other person or situation before where you kind of know how it's going to go. And it's almost like you want to get in and get out. You want to have the conversation. You want to send the email, push send, and then hope that you never have to see this person again. I don't know if that's the way that's going to happen, but that's kind of what... That's kind of, I think, what you wish would happen. All right, anything else you want to say about this? I want to focus more on all this happy stuff over here on the other side. I have the Hermit here. Ooh, beautiful. You got a lot of majors on here. Two of Wands. All right, so for those of you who make this decision and you're headed towards a time of independence, but also kind of a time of solitude, a little bit of solitude here. Introverted solitude, maybe. This is communing with a higher power. There's a lot of meditation here with this Star card and this Hermit energy. This is someone, I'm telling you, Pisces, whoever you are very quickly going to find out that you have everything that you need within you. I know that sounds corny and cheesy and all that stuff, but you are. You're going to figure that out. You haven't even begun to open up to yourself. You have been living in a situation of some sort that has really kept you stifled. This star energy is, it can be an energy of fame. It can be an energy of being well known for whatever it is that you do. Because what you do so well. But I feel like you've been kind of keeping that under wraps for a long time. You may have lived with someone that really needed you to, maybe they always needed to be the most important, or they needed to be seen, or they needed to be the loudest, or their voice needed to be heard. There is someone here who is about to, also cheesy and corny, but like blossom into yourself here. And it comes from honoring yourself. I just see 10:10 on the clock across the room from me. There's the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. That's Pisces energy. And there's the Sun card in the upright position. There's the Page of Pentacles again. Something about this situation that you were in before was very much clouding your thoughts, clouding your judgment. Or it could have just been that whatever this situation was so much upkeep or so much chaos that you never had a single minute to breathe, let alone really be with yourself, That's changing. You've waited a long time for this to happen. You're about to be very, very happy. Some of you have new love coming towards you, definitely. I don't know if this is someone you're going to be meeting this week. Some of you may have already just met this person, and it would have been like right when you were leaving this difficult situation behind. Some of you, like the right place, right time is here, over here on this side. And for a lot of you, it feels like it comes after a time of solitude. But just know that this is coming here. It may be closer to Virgo season, which is not that far from now, right? Is that September? Yes, I think so. So this is actually not far from now that you may be meeting this person. All right, anything else you want to say about this? Queen of Swords. Oof, I know, and it comes out on, you can do it. You can do it. It's all about having this conversation. I have the Death card. I have the Empress. I have the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. You're going to have to just take action. You're going to have to just do it. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting here in this space next month and the month after that and the year after that and the year after that. This is somebody you know you're going to have to make this change, and you're doing it. This Death card, Scorpionic energy, like I said, death is not comfortable, but it is necessary. It's a necessary part of our lives, you know? This Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy is somebody who musters up the courage to have this difficult conversation with this Ace of Swords. It's gonna happen. You gotta do it. You're gonna have to pull the plug on it or push send and then like maybe leave the country for a while. I don't know what you gotta do here. I'm hoping that's not the case. But I can see what this has been doing to you. It's been like slowly eroding at your self-worth or your self-esteem for far too long. You can't let that be. That can't be. You're not put on this earth to feel that way. You are not. You are not put on this earth to be in a miserable or toxic situation. You are put on this earth to love and to share love with other people. Okay? All right, that was your reading for this week, Pisces. I love you guys very much. Thank you very much for letting me read for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will see you guys next week. I wish you well. All right, next we have Scorpio. Let me put these down. Scorpio, for you, we are going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot. I have not used this card in ages. This deck in ages. I got the Sun on the bottom of the deck. That's Leo energy, which we are in currently. Just split the deck to the Empress and the King of Cups. Nice. All right, now I'm going to shuffle. All right. So the Sun, Leo energy, happiest card we have in the deck. It's about healing. It's about warmth. It's about things growing. This Empress is someone, it's Virgo energy, but this is it's divine feminine energy as well. It's someone who kind of has it all. Scorpio, whoever you are, you're doing very well. You may own your own business. You may have a family of your own. You may own a beautiful home. Something about you is very, very beautiful energy. Everyone admires you right now too, Scorpio. This Empress, it should be noted that this Empress has dealt with a fair amount of pain. This is not someone who, you know, was necessarily born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like I'm talking to someone here who's had to kind of work for everything they have. It's like you've had to either support yourself at some time, or you've had to maybe put yourself through school, something like that. You've been through a fair amount, which is why you have kind of been elevated to this status, this Empress status. You've done it all, and you've survived it all, and you've done it well, and you've looked good doing it, basically. I have the King of Cups here. This can be about some kind of a romantic offer coming towards you, Scorpio. That King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. You may be meeting another water sign soon, but let me just get and very attracted to this person. Let me get a few more cards out here. So I'm talking to somebody here who's a little bit afraid of falling in love. I don't know if you're afraid of rejection. I don't know if you've just been burned. Like, I was really taking note of these thorns that were wrapped around this Empress's arm here. I don't know if you're afraid of love for some reason. Don't be afraid of love, Scorpio. Life is for love, pretty much. Some of you are afraid of what other people are going to say about this. You may have been on your own for a long time. Some of you may have gone through a difficult ending or a divorce in the past. Some of you may be a little bit worried about what others are going to say if you do end up meeting someone and falling in love. But there is a new beginning here. Tell me more. That card doesn't even go in this deck. What is it? The Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yes. Some of you have been through an awful lot in the past, like I said. And it's like you're done feeling that way. I feel like whatever it was, it's over. You're not in that space anymore, but the memory is still there. The scars are still kind of left behind here. Like I have like this cringe on my face, like, because I feel like someone's really turned off just by the idea of what love may look like in their lives. There is a vulnerability to allowing someone into your life, into your home, into your energetic space, whatever. There is a vulnerability to that. And if you're someone who has kind of a large life where maybe you're in the public eye, or maybe, like I said, you may own your own business, a lot of people may know you, they may know who you are. You could be a teacher, just something where you're kind of out and about within your community. I don't know if you've met this person yet. Here's the thing, honey, the people who love you are going to love to see you happy. If this person that's coming towards you makes you happy, then that's what we want for you. It's easy. And anybody else who says otherwise, take a hike, kick rocks, right? I have the King of Wands on top of this King of Cups here too. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you may be ending up with a fire sign or a water sign here. This person, that whoever this Empress is headed towards here, may already have children of their own. I see a lot of children in these pictures. Some of you may have avoided love as well, because some of you may have children of your own. There's like this understanding of the kids always come first, which is good. Agreed. All right, but then some of you are afraid of having to give up your independence too. This love is coming towards you. I got the Ace of Cups. I have the Lovers out here. All right, give me another deck. Let's see here. I'm going to use this Star Power Tarot. You have the Moon on the bottom of the deck. That's Cancerian energy. You may have met this person just like a month ago. It may have been like a brief encounter where you guys saw each other from a distance. There may have been some mild flirtation, because I have that Page of Wands right there, but you haven't seen this person for a while. Maybe it's been a few days, up to a month maybe, if you've met this person at all. All right, tell me more about this. Darn it all, I saw this Seven of Swords. There it is. Why do I have this? So the Seven of Swords is an energy of not telling the truth. Specific to this Deviant Moon Tarot, this is someone who's going to have to swallow a difficult truth. Hold on, let me find out, because there's good vibes here coming towards you. I understand that I'm reading for someone who's been through quite a bit here, and you've got some hang-ups around love and what that's going to look like in your life, and I get that. But I don't know why I've got this Seven of Swords out here twice, because I sure did hurry to put this deck down once I saw this, because that Seven of Swords, that's a pretty unsavory character. Nobody likes that to come out in a reading. It's kind of a bad situation. Usually the Seven of Swords is someone who doesn't tell the truth. In this Star Power Tarot, there's someone who can be narcissistic. I don't even like showing this card on camera because it's so grotesque. You're welcome. But I don't know if this is your fear. Like, because we're talking a lot about these fears here, Scorpio. So I have this Judgment card here. The Judgment card can be resurrection energy. It can be an eye-opening experience where now it all makes sense. It's specific to this deck. I've always noticed that there's like a removal of a mask here, and there's like a reveal of someone's truth. Maybe that's it. Maybe you met this person and you felt like you were forced to keep it a secret for some reason, because I'm also seeing this Queen of Pentacles almost feels like they have to puppeteer this whole situation. Otherwise they could lose it all, that they could lose their status or lose. I kind of am getting like HR problems, like you may have met this person at work and maybe that's, you know, frowned upon or something. You may feel like you need to hide this interaction, or someone may feel that way. I've got the King of Pentacles under that, so I got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, and you may feel like you can't talk to this person in public. You may have met this person and then had to go your separate ways because it was just kind of a no-no, causing drama. I'm just, when I see this card, I always think of like people around the water cooler. Obviously, all of these people are smoking in here. Maybe they're just like around the outdoor smoker station. Maybe that's your concern. Well, shoot, how are we going to make this better? This is kind of a wait and see kind of reading, if I'm being honest. I got this Knight of Cups here, and I have the Lovers over here with this Ace of Cups. I mean, this is a relationship of significance that's coming towards you if you let it. If you let it. Something about this person that you're encountering reminds you, yes, of how vulnerable love can make you feel, but also it reminds you of what it feels like to love again. But even in this depiction of the Lovers, Gemini energy, you still have this snake down here that somebody has been bitten by, you know? Now, truthfully, the Lovers is about choice. It's about making a choice. Am I going to be with this person? Am I not? Am I all in? Am I not all in? What is your decision going to be here? These cards came out on their sides, which tells me you haven't decided yet. That's why I said this feels like a wait and see kind of an energy. But it's like every moment that you sit and wait to make this decision is painful. You see how this person's just gouging this tree, you know? Just waiting to see if this is going to come together, not come together. And it feels like every second is kind of agony here. There's someone that definitely wants to offer you love and offer you their heart, and you know it. You do know it. There's the Lovers underneath the Seven of Wands. So you've got the Lovers out there twice. You both are, this is another, there's the High Priestess under that. You're both on each other's minds the same way. You feel the same way about one another, but there is some kind of restriction here to your communication, and there is an energy of not telling the truth about it. And the reason why I use multiple decks in every reading that I do is so I can see which cards come out repeatedly. You have the Seven of Swords twice. You have the Lovers twice. You have, there's probably some more in here. But I feel like both of the people who are in this connection are, like, they truly do feel the same way about one another. You can see how this is like almost a sharing of two minds here, you know? But you're right. Something about this relationship does seem like it could take on a life of its own kind of and create issues in whatever environment you're in. Oh, man, I don't know what you're going to do here, Scorpio. Tell me more. You don't know what you're going to do yet either. I've got the Eight of Cups. You're saying, should I stay or should I go? There's a lot of smoking images in here. Here's the deal with the Eight of Cups. You're like, I love it so much, but I know it's not good for me. I feel like I'm going to have to quit it. and you haven't made this decision. I don't think we're gonna know today because I don't think you know. I don't think you've made a decision yet, Scorpio. I don't want to stop because I want to know the answer, but I don't think you're going to tell me. I've got the 10 of Pentacles here. And I feel like the 10 of Pentacles can be like buying a new home. It can be a windfall of money. It's stability. You could create this with this other person, but there is something a little bit, like, I feel like you're worried about what other people are going to say. There's the 9 of Swords again. And I feel like you're going to have to quit feeling that way. With that fear of what other people are going to say, how other people are going to perceive this. There's not really room for that when it comes to love, not true love. There's not room for those feelings. I think that's why we've got that Lovers out there twice. Somebody here feels pretty tied down. Like they feel like their hands are tied, I should say. Yes. Look, all those eyes all over them with the 4 of Pentacles. This is someone who feels like they have to restrict themselves because of what other people are going to see all over their faces. All over your little faces. Here's the deal, though. You really want to just take action here. Yeah, and there's the 5 of Swords again. There's the Ace of Wands again. There's the Empress. Again. Here's the deal. You have too big of a life to say no to true love because you're worried about other people's gossip, what other people are going to think. Yes, you need to make the right decisions as to how you handle this, because I'm reading for someone here who has an empire of their own. They have a life of their own and they don't want to screw it up. You're not the kind of person that's going to screw stuff up here, Scorpio. You're someone who's focused on what it is that you do. You focus on your finances. You focus on taking care of things. The Empress takes care of everybody and everything. You're used to that. But you want someone here, and you're restricting yourself from them because you're worried about what other people are going to say. And you're very attracted to this person, and this person is very attracted to you, and you need to have a conversation with them. You're going to start all over with this person. I don't know if you're going to stay together, though, because I have the 3 of Swords here, which is an energy of an ending. You are meant to know this person, though. And I see you aren't able to talk to one another because you don't know how this is going to go. And there's a part of you that's like, well, why even start something if it's going to be this hard in the first place? Well, I don't know. It's here. So we're talking about it. All right, I'm going to cut you loose because I don't think you know what you want to do yet. So I can't really read the cards about it. It's a little difficult. I can see where we are up to this point. But after that, it's going to be up to you to kind of make a decision here. And to have this conversation. This is the conversation that changes everything. All right? All right. That was your reading for this week, Scorpio. I love you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined. I will see you soon. Mwah, to you all.